banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Tyler Mahle gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Striding in is Tim LeCastro. He will lead this one off today.
Tim LeCastro.
First delivery to him, and spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 12:35.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. At the plate now is Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he lays off for ball one. Lopez bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 2-1. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Whit Merrifield next to bat as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 2-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch, and this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Kyle Isbell. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Merrifield stands at second with 2 gone. 3-0 now. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down, and he's safe.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains full. He's set. The payoff pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Diaz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. So now here is Jonathan India. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman,
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
LoCastro is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nick Senzel becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Jesse Winker. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to bat, Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's set and the pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Next to hit is Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch of the AB now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 7.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Hunter Dozier for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Royals go down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Joey Votto. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Mondesi picks it up, and that's the first out.
Batting 5th, the third baseman.
Now one down with the bases empty. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mike Moustakas goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Number 50.
Adolis Garcia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Reds top of the third set to get underway, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Benintendi, the former Red Sox, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. full count. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Next to hit, Adalberto Mondesi. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LeCastro. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter number 15.
With Merrifield next to hit. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 2-0 Kansas City. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on the way. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Swing and a ground ball to third. Mondesi scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
Batting 8.
Now to the plate here is Aledmys Diaz. First pitch on its way.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days we're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
The batter, number 6. second baseman.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Isbell, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball just misses, that's ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Splitter, 2-2. Popped him up. Moustakas shading to his right, 1 out.
The catcher, number 13.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. He flew out in his last AB. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Weak roller right side. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is ready now is Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Winker.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And here's a slider for a called strike. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman,
No one
19.
on with 1 down. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Mike Moustakas. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Red. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hunter
from the stretch.
Dozier.
Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And now a pitch on the way.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Now at the plate, here is Adolis Garcia. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Reds are off the Schneid, it's now a 2-1 game. At the plate now, Aristides Aquino.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swinging bunt. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box, Aledmus Diaz. He singled in his first AB. High in the air, deep down the left field line. Benintendi ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1. Next, it'll be Tucker Barnhart. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there for strike one, 0-1. Aquino, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's Merrifield. The relay on to first. The double play and the side is. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tim LaCastro.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Ball even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Winker is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And stepping in, Nicky Lopez. Now the first pitch. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Senzel arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Up next, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Diaz is there for it. And that ends the inning. KC down. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And set to go is the second baseman, Jonathan India. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And this will be put away easily for the out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. The 2-0 on the way. Grounded to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Number 33.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. Adam Morgan is on to. First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next to stand in is Salvador Perez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. A little low. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ryan O'Hearn is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
The 1-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
The first baseman, number 17, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. One left. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. And now here is Adolis Garcia. Blasted a solo homer last time up. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2-0 now.
For Kansas City, number 32, Daniel Moore.
Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Standing in now, Aristides Aquino in the air down the line in left.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit to first. Dozier scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning. Luis Cessa's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Eric Mejia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 18.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's 1 for 3. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Now at the plate is Nicky Lopez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Eric Mejia will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Zach Greinke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Aledmus Diaz is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And another foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So stepping in is Tucker Barnhart. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Barnhart.
And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Jonathan India digging in now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Merrifield scoops it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So now into the box is Whit Merrifield. Past meetings against Luis Sessa, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Popped him up. Diaz has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Center fielder.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Kyle Isbell flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Winker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And now in the box, Nick Senzel. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Jesse Winker stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Jake Hager will come on now and pinch run here. It is Joey Votto now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Nico Goodrum will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Mike Moustakas is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Next to dig in, Adolis Garcia. Potential tying run for him at third base. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Striding in is Aristides Aquino, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. And a ball 1-0. two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. 2 balls and no strikes to the Reds DH.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Merrifield brings it in, and they will get to force in a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Royals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Daniel Norris